What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, boy, it's a rainy day, rainy day. Rainy day, rainy day. Security team. They over there chilling. They over there chilling. Man, look. Ah, then I can go pick that thing up. I supposed to be meeting with my team today. But I know this rain ain't coming through now. Yeah, I got a little team up. I think God put together for me. Get a little super team. Yeah. So big salute to my super team. You know, I know they be watching too. Big salute to my super team. Big salute to my big brother, JT the Bigger Figure, aka Big Panamera, BKA. Locks is home. Bah, bah, bah. Glocks is on. Hey! Yeah, man. Raining day in the neighborhood. You know, so gonna get into our book. But yeah, big salute. All the donors, sponsors, shareholders, business partners, future business partners, current business partners. Big salute to everybody out there with their ideas, man. Look, me with my team, well, the rain has slowed everything up. So, you know, whatever God's will must be done. So, once we register the court, everybody can open their business up under us. You can have your goods selling right here. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to break it here so I can plug them in with some of my folks. Cause you know we gotta have that Trapflix merch and all that. Yeah, we gotta have all that. You know, some way. So yeah, when Bill Brugger here, then we gonna talk that business. Cause yeah. I can't wait. We got some big things going on. Then when we start making money, then I can have a little bit more money to put with y'all money, and then we can start the building and shit, water wells and schools and everything. But you know, gotta get some income coming in. And what better way to do it than starting a legit business? You know, hopefully create some jobs. You know, God willing, create some jobs. You know, more jobs, because we're already creating jobs, but more jobs. Yeah, man. Just, you know, just part of kingdom building. Just part of kingdom building. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got a hole in the roof. Damn hole in the roof. But it's all good, though. But yeah, man. I said I wasn't gonna do a live till we get the registration. I had something to show to the haters. So I'm gonna keep dropping these videos for y'all. You know, keep my sleep. Let y'all know I'm still here pushing. I'm still here pushing. Just at the crib chilling. Need to get on my yard work, man. Every day, you gotta get in that mug every day. You can't wait 2 or 3 days, cause then you have little weeds or big weeds out there. You like, man, that tree, that little baby tree wasn't out there 2 days ago. It's strong and green, like it's finna start dropping some fruits and stuff. I'm like, man, what kind of weed? Man, shit crazy. Shit crazy, yeah. My service be up and down, but I said I got an email from the dude that hate me and love me. He ain't got no life. Oh my goodness. Boy, get your life. Damn. Get your life together, sir. Oh. Yeah, I mean some chicken chicken frankfurts. Motherfucker pretty good too. Pretty good, yeah. But yeah, y'all, this next chapter, Ascension. Ascension. I could just imagine this thing, this shit. It's just getting good. I think I stopped a little bit after this. And then I say I'm gonna start reading with everybody else. Get y'all up on this thing. Is y'all gonna try to find this book? Y'all let me know in the comments. Yeah, cause this book here, man, I got some more books I wanna read. I ain't forgot about the little international business. Wait till I'm official first before I get to talking my shit. Yeah, it gotta be official first. Yeah, gotta be official. Ascension. Ascension. Ascension is the process whereby a person leaves his or her body and unites the mind with the minds of the elders of his or her tribe. In our natural ancient world, before the appearance of the light races, all people died consciously when they had completed all 7 great rituals of the black nation. They soon thereafter decided it was time to ascend to eternity. Oh man. They simply laid down their bodies while perfectly conscious. Their minds expanded until it united with the minds of the 2 elders of their tribe. At the instant of unity, the magnetic connection, the so-called spiritual cord that linked them to the physical body, is severed automatically, and the body is permanently abandoned and left to be buried by family and friends. Today, people ascend the same way, but they do so unconsciously. Moreover, they die, not of their own choosing, but either by accident, disease, or other causes. Thus, today, a person can die at any age, according to the circumstances of his or her life. Whereas in ancient days, every person died only at old age. After completing the 7 great rituals, the great rituals along with the major and minor ones they engaged in during their 7,000 years of life, developed their souls to the point where they became one with God. They reached a state of being where they became equal to the 24 elders in knowledge, lacking equality with them only in wisdom. The 24 elders exceeded all people in wisdom because of their age. The youngest couple of elders are about 25,000 years old, and the oldest over 700,000 years old. They have long since completed the great rituals and have been living consciously in a state of divine unity. Thus, they have accumulated more life experience than all other people. And life experience is tuned into wisdom by the knowledge and application of truth. Oh, man. That's deep. That's deep. So even though the senior citizens, 7,000 years old or older, who ascend to eternity in the minds of the 24 elders, have accumulated all the knowledge possible while living on earth, they do not have as much wisdom as the elders do to being younger, but the perfection of their knowledge is equal to that of the elders, whereby they are equal bad, y'all. Felt like something falling on me, what that was. Hold on, let me find the spot. But the perfection of their knowledge is equal to that of the elders, whereby they are equal to God in knowledge. Thus, when they ascend as full gods in knowledge, lacking only in experience and wisdom. In the modern age, people still ascend in the minds of the 24 elders, but they do not consciously unite with them as they did in ancient days. The reason is because individuals are no longer taught and trained by the ritual methods of ancient days. Thus people today die before gaining enough knowledge and truth to make them full gods. As a result of this lack of knowledge, this ignorance or self-forgetfulness, they are unable to consciously unite with the elders of their tribe. As I've mentioned before, every person has an unconscious mind as well as a conscious mind. The unconscious mind is the eternal part of the person, the original self and creator of the universe. One of the 1,000,000,008,000,000 gods. The conscious mind of the person, on the other hand, is what makes the individual's personality and is always made brand new in every life. Whereas the unconscious mind is the same eternal, unchanging, godly aspect of the person. When a person ascends today, only the unconscious mind, the God in him or her, unites with the elders. The individual personality, on the other hand, goes to a different place in heaven, where his or her life continues in a different state. When the light race people die, they are also separated, i.e., the conscious personality is separated from the unconscious mind. Now the unconscious minds of all the non-blacks belong to the God Yahweh. When Yahweh, also known as Yakub, created the non-blacks 6,000 years ago, he gave them a collective unconscious from part of his own mind. Whoa. Every person that lives must have both a conscious mind as well as an unconscious mind, which acts as a true guide in the person's life. No person that is called human can exist as a purely new personality without the presence of this inner God, or what modern people call coincidence. Consience. Coincidence. I don't know. Consience. This does not necessarily mean the person will listen to his or her inner guide, as each person has complete free will. But the inner guide always suggests advice to the person's conscious mind to either be accepted or rejected. That's why when you hear that voice in your head, be like, nah, you get that feeling. Yeah. According to the person's nature and inclinations, in the case of black people, the inner God is a particular God, one of the 1,000,000,008,000,000 original gods, because black people are eternal, having no beginning, and so provide their own inner God. In the case of the non-blacks, their inner God is Yahweh, or one of the 60,000 Elohim, with whom he created the light races in our image. In order to guide these new people, they gave part of their mind to them to become their collective unconscious. Thus, when a non-black person dies, his or her unconscious mind ascends back into the mind of the God Yahweh, whose mind is united with the minds of the Elohim. The conscious individual minds go to the same place called heaven, where all black people go today. Therefore, in this present cycle, we live in a time when there is no longer conscious ascension of black people into eternity. Such conscious ascension will resume at the end of this age, when all the non-blacks that can be saved will be saved. They will ascend to a special heaven where they will continue to be trained in order to remove most of their imperfections that have led them to a sinful existence. That's generous. That's generous. Now, these heavens that individuals go to in this age are also in the minds of the elders. The minds of the elders are an expansive, infinite state of being, consisting of an infinite number of levels of existence. These levels of existence are brought into reality as needed to accommodate the states of mind of the people who die and ascend to them. There are many levels of existence in the elders' minds that are brand new. These new levels were brought into existence by necessity due to the existence of the non-blacks, who are a new form of people that never existed before. This type of person lives by and large contrary to nature. Therefore, they necessarily have a short life. They cannot be initiated into the 7 great rituals, which require a much longer lifespan. The great rituals guarantee the perfection of a person's character while still living on earth. They are a powerful means of personality transformation. They require a continuous lifespan of at least 7,000 years in a physical body for a person to be initiated into all of them while living on earth. No person can be initiated into more than one great ritual every 1,000 years. There is no physical body that can withstand the ecstasy of eternity more than once every 1,000 years. In order to make the non-blacks black people, first had to shorten their own lifespan before they could give birth to new individuals who live a shorter life. Thus was decided at the time of the making of the light races that all those guys who chose would join the world of Yakub and the light races by sharing in their shortened lifespan and the subsequent self-forgetfulness. This was seen as the most efficient way to gain the full experience of their world. The gods did so fearlessly, even though they anticipated a world of sin and error. To them, the experience and all that would be gained from it in terms of wisdom was worth all the anticipated suffering. Hence, we are in a situation today where black people no longer ascend consciously to eternity. Also, when we die and ascend, we are sent to a place in heaven where we can continue to gain knowledge to complete what we could not be taught here on earth due to the absence of ancient rites of passage. Thus, in the elders' heaven, there are many levels that people occupy according to their state of ignorance or wisdom at the time of death. In short, then there are 2 types of ascensions. One is conscious ascension, as it was in ancient days before the appearance of the light races. In this type of natural life, every individual born on earth was educated using the various forms of initiation, climaxing in their seventh grade ritual at the end of our life. Our conscious and unconscious minds become one, and the person become full God. He or she was equal to the elders in every way except in longevity of experience or wisdom. So then in ancient days, people died by consciously laying down their bodies and uniting with the elders in eternity. Their individual personality formed in that life continues to exist until the end of the universe. Their original self, on the other hand, would incarnate again and again, forming new personalities in each life, even as we continue to do today. The ascended individual personalities that remain in eternity until the end of the universe have an opportunity to gain more universal experience and increasing wisdom, being in an eternal state. They are no longer bound by time and space. They move freely in every part of the universe, even in other universes and heavenly realms. That is the ancient form of ascension. The modern form is different and adjusted to today's conditions of self-forgetfulness. To summarize, when a person dies, either a black person or non-black, he or she cannot unite with his or her unconscious mind, called the mind of God in black people, and the mind of Yahweh in non-blacks, who also call it their collective unconscious. The unconscious part of the non-blacks is reunited with its origin, which is the mind of Yahweh and the Elohim. It takes within it all that is of value in terms of godness and truth, which is usually not much. From the life of that non-blacks, the person himself or herself is directed by his or her inner nature to one of the levels of heaven prepared for them by the elders. Damn, hold on, let me hit one of these real quick. Boy, this young book, that shit get deep, boy. Something right. Yeah, man. But get deep, boy. But getting deep, man. Now, the existence of personalities in these levels of heaven is not a material or physical existence such as we have on earth. It's a type of existence somewhat like in a dream world. The person gains a body just like he or she had on earth, but this body has no weight. It's made stable not by its own weight, as is the case on earth, but entirely by thought. It can move about without effort, exactly the same way you move your dream body. Moreover, it can be improved as a person's character improves and made glorious without end. If a person chooses everlasting life, everything in that realm is made of mental substance, exactly the same substance used to make your dream world. The only difference between that reality and the dream world is that those heavenly worlds are more coherent. They are as permanent as the earth and do not fluctuate like the worlds of dreams or fantasy. Other than that, they are like the dream world in that everything in them is created directly by using the mind, without having to condense it into physical substance slowly over trillions of years, as is the case in the physical universe. That is the reason objects there do not have weight and can be created almost instantly, and people can move about at will without effort. There are as many of those heavenly worlds as there are types of people, separated according to their different natures, from the lowest and most evil to the most elevated, loving, and kind. Each person becomes part of a community of people of the same nature as his. Thus is a natural way of dividing people, because people of like mind and character are naturally attracted together. The purpose of dividing the light race people into different levels of goodness in those heavens is so that those who are inclined to goodness can have the opportunity to be saved. When Yakub made the light races, he knew that their bodies, as a new physical species, would only last for 7,000 years maximum. The first 6,000 years of their existence, they would rule the world according to their nature, which is inclined more to evil than good. During the last 1,000 years of their 7,000-year existence on earth, they would be given the opportunity to undo all the evil they did. This coming 1,000 years will thus see the application of justice in the form of punishment for all the sins committed by them and their ancestors. Every wrong committed by them or their ancestors will be righted by them. Many will suffer horribly and perish as a result of the coming application of justice, but some will survive and eventually repent. Yeah. Oh, this thing getting good. This thing getting good. After that 1,000-year period, around the year 3000 AD, they will all cease to exist as a physical species. Those individuals among them who have any chance of being reformed will be reformed if they so choose. They will ascend to the higher heavenly spheres. Their reformation, once started in the heavenly realms, will continue forever if they so choose. The reformation of the light races is an effort to make them perfect, like eternal beings. But because the races are not eternal from the past, they cannot reach the full and complete perfection of eternal gods. Therefore, their spiritual improvement will continue forever. For them, this is an ideal form of heavenly existence where they will continue to improve without end. It is a form of one-sided eternalness called everlasting life, about which the more enlightened among them have preached over the ages. It's one-sided in that they will be eternal into the future without being eternal from the past. The difference between eternalness and everlastingness is that to be truly eternal, a being has to be eternal from the past, meaning be without beginning. A person who has a beginning, as long as he or she continues to improve in goodness and truth, such improvement is unlimited, because God's perfection, which is their goal, is unlimited. Then such a person has everlasting life, dependent upon the condition that he or she never regresses back into evil, but always improves in character. Under that condition, such a person will live forever in heaven, on earth, and in the rest of the universe. Matters are entirely different. The universe is the place where all new life first comes into being, created by those with eternal life in them. The only people that can continue to live forever in the universe as physical beings are those that have self-generated eternal life in themselves, having no beginning. Eternity is synonymous with goodness. If it were not so, eternal beings would have self-destructed long ago, because evil naturally leads to self-destruction. Thus, any people that are made by removing goodness from them in the way the light-skinned races were made cannot have an everlasting physical life in the universe. Their lack of goodness or self-generation guarantees that they will self-destruct. The light races were not made to be permanent residents of the earth. Like many species that have come and gone, they too are destined to disappear. The purpose for their creation is for the manifestation and experience that part of God commonly called evil, but better called self-forgetfulness. Once all the gods have gained this experience, then the species used to manifest it is no longer needed in the universe. Ooh, wee. And we're going to leave it right there, page 190. We're going to stop right there, page 190, 191. 191. Yeah, that's a long one. Ooh, yeah, that's a long one. Yeah, that's a long one. So we're going to stop right there. But yeah, boy, this book, man. Alright, yeah. Alright, damn. This book, man. But y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned. I'll probably live here in the show, man. I just be at the crib, be lazy, man. Tending to the animals. They're trying to make something shake. They're trying to make something shake, man. Trying to make something shake. Trying to make something shake. Well, we're gonna make something shake, man. We're gonna make something shake, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. Any suggestions, any ideas, y'all hit me on Seeker's Court, man. So we may create you a business under the brand. And then you could be international, you know, get your merch together, or whatever product or service you offer. We can have everything booming over here. You know, there's no telling how far we can stretch. Because, you know, next I got to take this thing, you know, I got to expand this Seeker's Court to Kenya. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna take it to Kenya. Yeah. We're gonna be doing trade. Oh yeah, we're gonna have our hands in everything. Yeah, we try to have our hands in everything. Independent game. You know what I'm saying? I'm an independent clothes makers, inventors, people that make gadgets, you know. This is the time now. Yeah, we're living in the time now. Make all your dreams come true. Yeah. Make all your dreams come true. So big salute, man. Finna kick back, chill. I might start back reading some more of this book. Now y'all remember where we left off. But yeah, man, I'm over my time. Big salute, man. I love y'all, man. Love y'all, man. Love y'all, man. My haters that love me. I know you miss me, man. I know you miss me. Can I chill, man? I'm at peace. I'm at peace. I got a hole in my roof. In my roof of my house that my brother gave me. Yeah, man, I got a hole in my roof, so I get ready to figure out how to go fix that. But this is for them haters. Hey, how are you? Boy, I love it. I love it. I love it. Big salute, everybody, man. Love y'all, man. Hey, stay safe, stay dangerous, stay paranoid. Keep your mask on or keep it on deck. Keep it on deck. Love y'all, man.